Look at this distinguished gentleman. Look at the way he's sitting. Yes.
Do you remember the weekly vlogs where you actually could go out? Oh, we're 3,000 subscribers away from 50k, Toby. That is exciting. You don't care.
And Sarah, who are doing the rapid COVID test, we've just been overwhelmed, you know, with people coming in, and we've been really, really busy. It's been great. We've had no positive results, it's been great. So we're just working really hard to make sure that our pupils, all our staff, and everybody else stay happy and healthy, feel safe and secure.
No, get out.
Signal One Breakfast
With Elliot and Matilda.
You know it's her new album might sound a little bit different. Okay, she is a
This car is disgusting. Ugh. It's 4 p.m. in the afternoon. It's nearly dark outside, which is also miserable. I'm very much looking forward to when the nights start to get lighter. I know we've got a long way to go. But yeah, life, this is life. I've tried to film as many things as I can to mash together into a little lockdown life montage for you, but there really isn't a lot going on. So it's quite difficult to make this actually interesting. I also feel like I've got nothing in my brain to share that I haven't already shared. So there's that. I went all out this Christmas with my baking, with my crafts, and I think I've sort of like crafted myself out for a little bit. So even though I've got projects that are ongoing, like I'm gonna try and knit a jumper and I've got some embroidery to finish and stuff, I feel like they just need to have a little bit of a rest for a moment because I'm all crafted out. I did make some red velvet cupcakes though the other day for Chris's birthday, which were amazing. So I'm gonna put those into a little blog post and put the recipe online because it's so good. It's so good. And what a shame, because we can't see anybody, we've got to eat them all. Oh, and I forgot half the recipe. Oh, what a shame. So I ordered a weighted blanket yesterday and it should arrive tomorrow. I'm really struggling with my sleep again. I've been having sort of lockdown insomnia for the last sort of 4 weeks, I would say. And it's really getting me now. I'm currently reading a book called Why We Sleep that a lot of you recommended, and it's fascinating. And it just says that like some of us need more sleep than others. Some of us don't cope well mentally and physically with sleep deprivation. Well, all of us shouldn't be deprived of sleep because it's really flipping important. All the stuff that it affects. It's very interesting, this book. I'll try and remember to leave it down below. But it affects other people like a lot, and I definitely think I am one of those people. Heaven forbid, if I'm ever lucky enough to have children, I think I will just shrivel up on the spot. I don't know how people go that long with that little sleep. I don't think I'd cope very well. But yeah, it's been going on for like 4 weeks now, like really bad insomnia. My brain is just on one. And I think it's just a mixture of things, you know, like jobs have been paused and cancelled again because of lockdown. So there's the business worry side of things, which I'm really trying not to worry about because obviously that happened last time and it did sort of pick back up again. So I'm just crossing everything that it'll sort itself out. I think I'm just fed up with the whole lockdown situation now and the whole pandemic thing. I'm bored of it now. And I just kind of want to go back to a little bit of normal. It kind of feels like your entire life is just someone's pressed a giant pause button on your life, doesn't it? And yeah, there's that. There's also like the genuine worry that my family and friends are gonna get seriously ill from this. That I think a lot of people have kind of forgotten that it's actually really serious and it's not just annoying, but it's like it's a pandemic. So there's just a lot of worry and anxiety and guilt as well for feeling like this when other people have got it worse. It's oh, the lights are on. There you go. It's gone dark outside. Hive is very good, very clever. Just bloody love it. It's a big mess in there. And I really am struggling to sleep. So I've started taking magnesium supplements, which a lot of you recommended. I've ordered a weighted blanket, which is arriving tomorrow. I will let you know how we get on. I've never ever used one before. I've always been quite intrigued, but they're very expensive. So I asked on Instagram and quite a few of you recommended like a cheaper one, that you said that you bought it and you didn't think it was going to be any good because it was a lot cheaper, but actually it's amazing. So I thought for 30 quid, I'm going to give it a go. I'll report back and I'll let you know how I get on with that. I've tried lavender oils, I've got my diffuser on the go, I've tried sleep stories, yeah. So I'm gonna keep trying stuff out and maybe I can do a video on how to cure lockdown insomnia when I finally find the answer, and I will find it. I'm gonna find it. trying this year to make some better choices for the environment with little things that we do. And one of the things, and it may sound really, really silly and small, but it's the little things that all add up, is to try and cut out plastic in tea bags, because there is so much plastic in tea bags that it's obviously A, not good for the environment, but B, not good for you ingesting all of that plastic. I read a story the other day about a baby that was born with plastic in the umbilical cord, which is just bonkers. So one of the things I've decided to do, these are my favourite tea bags, Yorkshire Gold. I love Yorkshire tea, it's the best. They're not plastic free yet, so I have bought these eco-friendly tea bags from my friend Sarah's shop, A Waste Free World. I'll show you a clean one. So they look like this. And they're like 99p each, so I bought 4 of them and I can sort of wash and wear, I guess. And you basically just fill them with loose tea, pull them up, and you've got a normal tea bag without any plastic whatsoever, which is amazing. Now I know you can use those tea strainer thingies, but I don't have one of those, and to be honest, they just bugged me. So I thought this would be a nice little compromise, and also it supports a small business as well. And you can get Yorkshire tea in a loose version. Now, the only thing is the foil packet that this comes in isn't recyclable, so you pretty much, you've just got to pick a lesser of two evils, really. But we got this one, and then it's got like the foil packaging instead of the box with the plastic wrap around the outside, and then the plastic in all of the individual tea bags as well. So there's still some waste that needs to be worked on recyclability wise, but doing it this way means that you're not actually ingesting any plastic. So all you do is you just pop a teaspoon of it inside the bag and then plop it in. Here's one we made earlier, and then you just literally just empty that into the bin and then rinse it out. Done. I figured it was a nice little sort of swap. I don't know, I'll leave links to Sarah's shop down below. It's not a hashtag ad, just thought it might be interesting, and you might think, what the hell is she doing when you see me using these tea bags? Distinguished gentleman, look at the way he's sitting. Yeah, it's very distinguished. Why are you sitting like that? You sit like a human. Quick, Daddy's going for a shower, you must follow.
Administer the estate and can even deal with contested wills on a no-win, no-fee basis.
Landlord Park reliable broadband feature is $26.99.
Start 2021 in the best way possible. Show me the money.
Are we on? Is this thing on? Happy Monday team, how are we? I'm not gonna label this footage day by day, because it's just, I've taken bits from different days as we've gone along, because there's nothing going on. There's nothing going on. I've got nothing for you. So yeah, I just kind of thought I'd film little bits as and when. Do you remember the days? Do you remember the days when we actually had loads of stuff going on in one day? Like I could film a vlog of 24 hours and it would be jam-packed. Do you remember the weekly vlogs where you actually could go out? It just seems like a whole other life away, doesn't it? How long is my hair? Oh my God. So I had this cut like 3-4 weeks ago. Look how long it's gone already. I've taken these new biotin supplements and they're clearly working, and my nails are growing as well, I don't know if you can see. Ignore the mismatched polish, I'm trying out some new build gel things. But look how long they are. All of my nails are that long as well. They're all like maximum length. Well, who knew? They're clearly working for me. Although annoying because the hairdressers are closed at the moment, aren't they? Wah. I can't remember the last time I didn't look in the mirror and look like a foot. I feel like last week was a bit of a blur because I've really been struggling with my sleep again. I'm not sure if I told you guys or if I've been banging on about it over on Instagram stories, and I can't remember if I said it on here or not, but if I haven't been sleeping. If I have, I'll cut this bit out. I'm really struggling, so I bought a few things to try and help me. I bought a weighted blanket, which is lovely. I've just got a cheap one off Amazon, like £30 one, and I have to say, it's great. I've been using it on the sofa because it's actually quite warm, which is lovely, but this house is pretty warm in comparison to the damp old flat. So if you've got a warm house, it might be too warm for you, I don't know, but when it's on the sofa, you can sort of like chuck it off and chuck it on as and when. But Chris went to do the weekly shop the other day and came back and found me zonked out, like completely asleep on the sofa under my weighted blanket. So it clearly works because I never nap. The only time I nap is when I'm not very well. So for me to just fall asleep on the sofa is unheard of, even when I'm knackered, which is why it's been annoying. Like I've actually tried to nap. Like last week I tried to nap because I just have not been sleeping and I've been exhausted. So I thought, right, if I just have a little nap, it'll be fine. Couldn't nap even when I was exhausted. So there's that. It clearly does work, even though it's just a cheapo one. I'll leave a link to it down below. It's like £30 and some of them can be really expensive. So it would be interesting to try it, try an expensive one and see the difference between them. But that one seems to do a job. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I also downloaded the Calm app after loads of you guys recommended it. And one of my friends recommends it as well, and she gave me like a discount code, so I was able to get it for a little bit cheaper. So I just went and bought the yearly subscription. It was like £17 or something. And that's really good. I have been using it every day to sort of do my daily gratitude check-in a few times throughout the day, which is good because it reminds you, and also doing like little sort of 10-15 minute meditations throughout the day. And they've really been helping my anxiety, really been helping quieten my brain a little bit, and just chill things out up there, because it's a busy old place in this old brain of mine. So that's been worth it just on its own. But then you get like access to the whole bank of sleep stories, which are just heavenly. There is one read by Matthew McConaughey, who he's just got the most amazing voice. All right. And he tells this lovely story. Don't know what happens in it because I've fallen asleep every time, which is the whole point. I absolutely love it. And Chris hates them though. Chris like hates sleep stories. He doesn't mind like the sleep meditation music that I sometimes use, but he hates sleep stories, just like I hate ASMR. It goes right through me. Some people love it, I hate it. So he got me like this headband thing, which is really, really good. It's like, it just goes over your head. Did I show you in this, or was it on Instagram stories? I'm sorry, my brain's been a bit of a blur, I can't remember. But basically, it's like a stretchy headband that goes around your head. And it's got speakers, but flat speakers built into the side. Now, I'm a side sleeper, and I didn't think I'd be able to sleep in this because I thought it will hurt your ear. Can't feel it. I put it over my hair as well, so there's a bit of extra cushion in there. But you can't hear a thing when it's on, and the sleep stories and the music is so loud in my ear, can't hear anything. So it's perfect if you if your partner doesn't like that kind of stuff but you do. Get yourself one of those. I will leave a link to it down below. I think it was only like 20 quid off Amazon. I also bought some like little speakers to go in your pillow. They were like 4 quid off eBay, which I bought before I realised Chris had treated me to the headband thing, and they're good as well. They're nowhere near as good as the headband. Like the headband is actually quite clear and as loud as you want it to be. The speakers, even on full volume, it's like quite muffled, obviously, because it's under your pillow. And it's not loud for the other person, but you can hear something going on. So I would definitely say the headband's better. And you can also put it down over your eyes as well as a sleep mask, which is good if you didn't want to wear a sleep mask as well. Although I've got a very good one of those for when I had my lashes. It like protects your lashes and stuff. I'll leave links to these down below. They're all in my Amazon shop. But yeah, I think a combination of using the weighted blanket on the sofa for when we're watching telly. I've got some magnesium supplements as well, which I've been taking like an hour before bed. I sort of like, well, I say an hour before bed. I sort of take them at 9 p.m. We normally don't go to bed until midnight, but they've been helping as well. And then the Calm app with the sleep stories and stuff. Yeah, I think I might do a little video maybe on like my sleep gadgets or things that I've been using, or like my little routine that I now do to try and help me sleep. It's been working for me for the last sort of 3-4 nights. Last night, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but I just couldn't stay asleep, which is not my problem normally. Normally I can't drop off, but once I'm gone, I'm gone. Last night I kept waking up, which is weird. It's not very me. But good news, apparently the trend is now under eye bags. Apparently there are children on TikTok doing makeup tutorials and drawing on dark circles under their eyes. So I'm trendy again. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, whatever this video turns out to be. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again next time. Bye bye.